This morning when I went on my deck, I found an AirPod. So I'm assuming this AirPod is my neighbor's above me, because that's the only logical explanation I can think of for why an AirPod would be on my deck, because I don't think someone would throw it onto my deck because one, I don't think it's possible, and two, why would someone want to throw an AirPod onto my deck? You want to go outside? He's scratching to go suntan. So you guys have probably seen those TikToks where people are like organizing their fridges and cupboards and everything so
amazingly.
I just really feel like if I have a really nice organized kitchen, I will want to cook. And I've kind of started with this goal to have an organized kitchen because I went to IKEA like a week and a half ago and I bought a lot of these jars to organize things in. Well, I think this calls for an IKEA run now. IKEA time. This is the coat hanger I got for the front door. It's not from IKEA. I just picked it up on the way to IKEA. Let me give you, okay. Okay. You guys ready for the haul now? Let me get it. First thing, I got the bamboo boxes to organize like chips and snacks and things that don't go in containers. Next, I ended up getting these little No! Damn it! I got the little containers because I was gonna put my tea in here because they're just all in little bags and I thought this would organize it nicely. But I got the ones with mushrooms on them. Can you see kind of in there? Mushrooms. I wanted the plain ones. No! Well, I might have to return that. I don't know yet. Next item is the big jar. I ended up getting the biggest one I could find there for our cereal because Tim and I, we love cereal. I have 2 boxes of cereal that I mix together for my cereal, and then he likes to have 2 different types. So I got 3. I should have got 4. Okay. Well, this haul's not going very well so far. We got golden hour. Okay. Anyways, the next items I got were the whole set of wood spoons, flipper, scooper, the whole meal deal. And then lastly, I got myself a strainer. Kind of nice this one because it does compress. Like my other one, it did not compress. It was completely plastic. And one time I left it on the stove while it was hot and it melted. I really don't like this lamp here. I just find it not very nice and it doesn't fit our aesthetic, but it is really pretty. All the lights it shines off when the sun hits it. That's the only thing I do like about it. For some reason, I always get cracks in my nose and it really hurts, so I'm constantly having to put Vaseline up my nose. It makes it feel so good. So, we're gonna have to go back to IKEA today because I did a terrible job shopping yesterday. I didn't buy the right things. I didn't buy enough. I probably bought too much of other things. So we're gonna have to go back today, but we're not gonna go back this morning. I am going to start organizing my kitchen, and then we will see what we need, what we don't need, and do all that stuff later. So I'm gonna start off with the little jars here because I know exactly what I want to do with them. I want to fill them with my tea. I want to say the most incredible experience about organizing my kitchen was finding out that my tea bags fit perfectly in each of these containers, like to the rim. They fit so perfect, so I poured as many as I could until I ran out of jars. Okay, now on to bigger and better things. So I have some popcorn here, which I feel like will fit perfectly in this one. I do have a decent amount of tea bags here, and I don't have an organizer for it, and I don't think I'm going to get an organizer for it. So I think I'm just gonna use the jar, and I'm just gonna shove it all in here. I don't really drink this tea. This is more for guests. So it's more of their problem, not my problem. You guys ready for the grand reveal of all the things I just put in the jars? Yeah. Yeah! Okay. Ta-da! I feel like I just found my new obsession. Buying jars and then putting things in it. With my jars so far, I'm trying to be realistic about the things I'm putting into the jar. Like, I'm not just putting everything I own into jars and thinking that's gonna be a good solution for myself specifically. Like, for example, I have this licorice here. I don't always have candy in my cupboard, specifically licorice. So it's not going in its own jar because once it's gone, it's just gonna be an empty jar in my cupboard. I'm trying to only fill the jars with things I have always, like cereal, pasta, popcorn, rice, oatmeal, lots of flavors of tea. But I just ran out of most of the jars that I need. I do really like this size of jar. It fits good stuff in there. I think we gotta go back to IKEA. So first stop at IKEA, I need to return those mushroom jars I bought. And then I returned them. Luckily, it wasn't too big of a lineup because I definitely been there when it was like a 3-hour lineup. It sucks. Turn successful. But I found the regular jars. They tricked me because they had them in the same spot, so that's why I got the mushroom jars last time. But I also found a middle jar that was in between sizes, so I ended up getting a lot more jars. I got probably more than I need, but I just like to have extra on hand, just, when I experiment more with foods. And then I needed the bins for my fridge, which the only place I found them was at the computer desk there. I'm hoping someone didn't just put them there to save them for someone, because I took them and I bought them. And then I found one more on the shelf there, and then I just booked it to the checkout and bought them. So the one purchase I am unsure about is this cupboard shelf hanging contraption here. I got it so it could hang under this one because there is so much space here, and perhaps one in this one here where the plates are, but I didn't measure. Let's see if it works. Doesn't work. Will it work in here? It works in here. Oh, that's perfect. Look at this. The chips can go. Anyways, I'm going to start filling up the rest of my stuff so everything looks like this. We're gonna finish the teas. Yeah. Okay. I also bought this paper towel holder for this. Perfect. I didn't have one. Okay, let's get back into the organizing. So I do have some spice containers coming later today that I ordered off Amazon. So we're just gonna put these on the side until I can get those. But right now, I want to try to organize this cupboard now. For the things that don't have jars, I'm using these bamboo boxes. Oh, that's perfect. Everything is out of the cupboard, so I'm gonna try to put my appliances at the top there because these are probably gonna be used the least amount. So we're just going to put them up there. Not too far. Okay, but I'm going to try to organize these by categories. So I'm thinking cans, beans, tomato sauce, extra spices and sauces in here. I really don't have much because we just moved in, so I didn't bring a lot with me. Well, I got a lot more room for new food. So not everything fit into my jars, so I'm just gonna have a bin with all my excess food, so when they start to deplete, I can go into here and just like top them up. Oh gosh, I just love cereal. I could probably eat cereal for the rest of my life, every single meal, and I would enjoy it every single meal. And crepes. Crepes, cereal, soup. Those are the foods to my happiness. And for my extra little goodie box, I'm just gonna tuck it in back here. So I have one box left. I'm thinking for this one, it's gotta be like a snack slash cookie slash candy drawer, because there's always something good in my place, like cookies, licorice, Snickers, even though I don't really like Snickers. My husband likes them. Guys, I figured it out. If I put 2 on the side right there like that, and then 2 like this, they fit. They fit. I don't think the tea is gonna fit here just because I have way too many. Don't think it will, so I think we're gonna have to do my own tea drawer down here, right here. This is perfect because then I can put the labels on the top. Oh yes. I got this for Christmas. It's a tea steeper. Like this. My dog Benson, anytime the sun hits our deck, he wants to be out there until the sun goes down. He just loves sun tanning. He loves it. But the thing is with him, he doesn't understand that you burn and overheat out there. He'll legit just be laying on the deck, just overheating, panting, just like dying out there. But stays. You can't go outside. You can't. You just burn out there. Okay, bud, let's go inside. Come on, let's go inside. Come on. It's too hot. Holy, you're like 40,000 degrees, Benson. Well, anyways, I am done organizing my cupboard. It's not labeled yet, but I'm gonna do that labeled after everything in my place is or not everything. Everything in my kitchen is organized, and then I'll just label everything, you know, and just go crazy. But for right now, I wanna stick on the organizing train. So the real reason why I didn't organize my fridge like one of those TikTok or Pinterest board fridges is because when I buy fruit, I tend to eat it like in a sitting. So there's no point of putting it into a container. Perfect. plate time. Okay, I'll do that again. It's plate time. It's dinnerware time. That was pretty good. Okay, so for my dinnerware, I have been using these old, chipped, scraped, I don't know any other adjectives. I've been using these IKEA gray dishes for so very long. They're very cheap. They're just not great. Like, just, you know. So it's finally time I'm upgrading them. I was kindly gifted a whole set by Fable, which I'm so excited for. They've been just sitting at my front door. I have not opened them, except I did open the little baby dishes, which I never understood baby dishes until I got baby dishes. Typically when I have dip with my carrots, I use one of these bowls. But now I can do my balsamic justice and use one of these bowls. But it's finally time to retire and donate these well-loved plates and move on to bigger and better things, as I like to say lately. But except this bowl. I will never in my lifetime get rid of this bowl because I made this cereal bowl from my grandma back in 2001 and I drew all these ballerinas on there for her. My grandma loves cereal. I love cereal. You can see where I got it from. But she died. They're the cups. And I got the same for all of them. It's a whole matching set where I got the white with the speckle on it. Isn't that pretty? What I was saying is that they did give me a coupon code to share with you guys. It's not sponsored, it was just gifted to me. But you guys get 10% off if you guys use my code JennaPhipps10, and I'll also have it linked down below of everything that I got. Oh my goodness. They're so pretty. I wanna cry. Oh. I almost knocked it over, I got so excited. 50 years from now, if you come over to my house, this is what's gonna be in my cupboard. Just saying. Oh, these are some good sized cereal bowls, I must say. Like, when I have cereal in the morning, I like to have like a good, thick, chunky, those aren't the right words. I like to have a nice big bowl, okay? And I can do that in this. Can you see me? Okay, good, you can see me. Okay. Oh, they fit perfectly in here. Bowls. Beautiful, so beautiful. Now I just gotta build it. So the other thing I did order from Amazon was a whole bunch of these little spice jars. I think I got 24, which I do not have 24 spices. I probably have like 6. It did come with this little funnel, which is very handy. I got it clogged. I can't see. I got it in my eye, Oh no. For a second there, I thought I went blind. I couldn't open my eye. It burned so bad. I feel like I need goggles for this. Does that look good? It's more practical if it's on the top. I just looked up for a minute while I was doing all those spices and look at this sunset. Oh. So yesterday I had this groundbreaking idea that I should get a label printer. I'm entering this world of organization and getting my life together. So I feel like a label printer right now is very practical. I am a city girl now. Look at me go. I just saw a dog poop in the middle of the road. Why do I want this? Okay, so there's a few options. I was thinking about getting this one right here. It's a cube, so you actually do the label designing on your phone and then you just print here rather than one of these that you just type out. Or I could be like old school and get one of them embossers. That sounds cool. Okay, we're ready to rumble, kitties. Got it. So I think to start off with my label making, we are gonna do all of the T's here. And they do have long names, which is not ideal for a label maker that is very long, the words. So I think I'm gonna have to abbreviate some of them. R, L. I am so obsessed with this, I love it. Okay, the kitchen is finally organized. It is done, so let me give you guys the full grand tour of my organized kitchen. Start with the least exciting first, and then we'll make our way to more exciting things. So first is the fridge, which is, you know, pretty good, but not that good. Like, I didn't go all out and organize the grapes, have a whole bunch of cans up here, and just go crazy, because that's not realistic for me. What's realistic for me is to have a container for our coffee stuff, cheese, and extra condiments. So next we have the cupboard, which this is, oh gosh, this is just so exciting. So down here we have my teas. I have them all organized with my label maker, so when people come over, they can choose which tea they like. I also have bags of teas down there, extra coffee, and then other bags of tea that, I forgot what this one was called, so it actually doesn't have a label. I remember this one's peppermint, but no idea which that one is, so I'll have to try it and make up my own name, I guess. As we move up, then we have this drawer for our bread and then crackers. Then up here, I just labeled it cans and then snacks for like chips and cookies. I put the labels all on the top here because that is easier to see. So I have pasta, my favorite tea, which is why I have so much of it. And then up here is gonna be our cereal shelf. I only have 2 right now because I ate all the other ones, but they will be filled soon when I go grocery shopping. And then beside the coffee maker, beside the pantry, this cupboard here, this is where we have some coffee cups and then my tea mug. Then over here, this is pretty much the same. I just moved the shelf down, and then I also added an extra shelf up there so I can add the wine glasses that we rarely use, and then to-go cups, container cups. And then the most exciting part of my kitchen is definitely this cupboard right here. Oh my goodness, doesn't this look incredible? This is probably my pride and joy of my kitchen. I would say the cupboard is with all of my organized stuff, but I really gotta say, I'm really liking how this looks. Well, that is it for today's video or vlog, whatever we're calling this. I'm just calling it a moving vlog series just because I'm gonna be doing things around my place. Like today was, or the last 3 days technically, was the kitchen, and then I'll be moving on to my office and doing a full makeover in there, an organizing session and decorating session. Like, it's gonna be wild. So yeah, I will be posting these videos. Also, some DIY sewing, other content I like to do on my channel too will be thrown in there. But that's it, so I'm going to go, but I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye!